And now, the Toyota Sports Desk, sponsored by your Toyota dealers.
Is that football I see? Hello, I'm Taylor Woods. The Washington Commanders kick off their preseason this afternoon against the New York Jets. It's the first of 3 tune-up games, giving the team and rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels a chance to lock in and get ready for September. Daniels made his first debut and was wasted no time making an impact. He played just the opening possession, and wow, did he make it count. Daniels went deep to Damani Brown, who hauled it in for a 30-yard pass to set up the Commanders in the red zone. A couple of plays later, Daniels called on his own number, strolling into the end zone on the 3-yard keeper. That was it for Daniels for the day, but he finished strong, 2 for 3 with a 45-yard passing. In the second quarter, rookie Ben Sinnott made a statement with a run that had everyone talking. The tight end caught the pass and simply refused to go down, dragging a whole fleet of Jet defenders before he finally was brought to the ground. Now get ready for more of that this season. Fast forward to the fourth quarter. Sam Hartman hands it off to Michael Wiley, who powers it into the end zone. The Commanders back on top, and at the end, they could not hang on, falling 20-17.
Jayden, I thought, was had just a real command of things to go. It was a great first day for him.
I feel like it just gives everybody confidence moving forward. Obviously, not just me, but be able to connect with Dyami down the field. You know, I know that gave him confidence. He made a tough catch later on the curl route from Jeff.
I think on that one, he wanted to ask for forgiveness and not permission, and then throw, an absolute dime, over the top to Dyami to go. So it was a really cool play.
The Washington Commanders will be back on the field in Ashburn tomorrow as the team gets ready for a joint practice with the Jets later this week. Their first preseason game against the New York Jets a week from today. Now, believe it or not, we're getting close to finding out what the team is really made of. The defense got a full makeover this offseason. Head coach Dan Quinn and the front office brought in heavy hitters like Bobby Wagner, Frankie Louvu, Dorrance Armstrong, and more. They're not just boosting their talent, they're adding serious depth. And that's something lineman Darren Payne is definitely excited about.
I feel like for about 7 years now, I've just been playing nonstop, like a good high percentage of the reps. It's going to be fun to be able to come out a little bit, catch a breather, and then get back in and give it my all.
As a player, I'm not in between the lines. What can that do, just having a play or two off and then get back in?
It just allows you to come out hot. And as a D lineman, when you're playing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 snaps in a row, it takes a toll on you. And just being able to come out and those guys don't skip a beat and then we come back in and play fresh, I feel like that'll help us at the end of games when we're trying to sew things up.
Now let's take it across the pond. This morning, the U.S. women's soccer team searching for their very first gold medal in 12 years. The red, white, and blue defeated Brazil 1-0 behind the foot of Mallory Swanson in the 47th minute. Now remember, there are several Spirit players that will now head back to Washington with well-deserved hardware. And that includes Trinity Rodman, Casey Kruger, and Croy Bethune. Stonebridge High School grad Emily Fox also was a key contributor to the U.S. gold medal victory. Final day of track and field in Paris, and our DMV athletes continue to show up. Potomac, Maryland native and Bullis grad Masai Russell raced her way to a gold medal in the women's 100-meter hurdles. She finishes in a time of 12:33, just 100 seconds behind the second-place finisher, France. This is Russell's first Olympic medal. So many local athletes continue to make the DMV proud. Today, we shine light on Masai Russell, a DMV native who's just not running track. She's also making history. Competing in the 2024 Olympics, Masai represents the heart, the hustle, and in our region on the world's biggest stage. Now let's take a closer look into her journey to Paris. Masai Russell, a dominating force in track and field at Bullis School, admits she had difficulty adjusting, despite possessing the same dog mentality that many DMV athletes share.
It just made me like a dog, like tough, like I just have so much grit. I just have so much passion in the things that I do. I didn't want to go to Bullis at first because I was like, I don't want to leave from being so close to home, because Bullis was like an hour away.
Although the commute wasn't ideal, Russell attributes the training as a strong foundation to her success.
It just started to formulate me into the runner that I am today. I feel like if I didn't have that foundation being at Bullis, I don't think I would personally be here.
With that same bulldog mentality, Russell was ready to unleash her inner Wildcat. She charges full speed ahead into the SEC Conference, joining the University of Kentucky.
Going to Kentucky, doing my thing on the college circuit, and, just putting my time in. It didn't look so clear, for a couple years. And then last year, in my 5th-year season, ended up breaking the collegiate record, twice.
Now finding her way in the pro circuit, Russell remains grounded and shares inspiring words of wisdom for the next generation of track and field athletes, encouraging them to run after their dreams.
If you have a dream that you want to achieve and attain, only you can do it, and only you are the person that's stopping you from that. So I would say, don't let anyone else's hands be, don't let anyone else determine your fate. You're the one that's in control of your ship, no one else. So get out there and go do it.
And now the stage is set. Russell is gearing up to compete in the 100-meter hurdle finals in Paris. With her speed, skill, and determination, she's ready to take on the world's best. Now, can this DMV star bring home the gold? The world will be watching, Masai. Good luck. Now, this also does include another Bullis School product, 16-year-old phenomenon, Quincy Wilson. Wilson ran in the prelims of the men's 4x400 meter relay a few days ago and helped the team qualify for their final today. Now, he did not run in today's final, but the team still did take home gold, which means that Quincy will eventually get a medal as well. How incredible is that? Now, the 16-year-old gold medalist will have to return back to school after running in France and continue his junior year. The Mubadala City Open continues at Rock Creek Park. Hyattsville-owned Francis Tiafoe won the first match against fellow American Alexander Kovacevic. Third set, he takes the 5-3 lead. Couldn't have placed that one better. Match point for Tiafoe now, Kovacevic making him earn everything, and Tiafoe gets him with a big drop shot. Big Foe is headed to the quarterfinals and will face on top seed Andrei Rublev. Now take a look at this crazy video. The Indian Wells Open underway in California, a bee invasion interrupting a match between Carlos Alcaraz and Alexander Zverev. Players couldn't believe it. Play had to be suspended. A beekeeper was called in. Roughly 2 hours later, play was finally resuming. Alcaraz went on to win, and the buzzworthy moment has taken the internet by storm. The madness of college basketball season has arrived. GW is getting set for their A-10 conference tournament. This season has been nothing of a challenge for the Revs. But with a number of standout freshmen, expect big things in the years to come. Natalie Spalla introduces us to Darren Buchanan Jr., our Toyota Athlete of the Week.
The hometown kid returns with a chip on his shoulder.
All of us got something to prove.
The proof? Look no further than Darren Buchanan Jr.'s game.
Buchanan and one!
That's anchored by a team-wide goal.
We all just want to win games and put GW back where it was.
The George Washington freshman guard back where it all started after spending his first college basketball season at Virginia Tech.
I knew that this year coming here was going to be a major adjustment for me playing. So I just wanted to find myself within this team, and I think I've done a good job with that so far.
Buchanan is closing out his freshman year averaging just under 16 points and 7 rebounds. Impressive numbers that don't mean much to him.
I'm just all about winning, and I tell people I'm just a winning player, like someone who makes winning plays.
At a young age, he really started to understand his game, what he could be best at. And he's parlayed that into just an incredible freshman year.
As strong a season it's been for Buchanan, the same can be said about freshman Garrett Johnson. Both have won A-10 Rookie of the Week 4 times this season and are both in the hunt for Conference Rookie of the Year.
I love Garrett. That's my guy. And if we win it, I won't be mad because that's my boy. But I'm going to give him a little run for his money, though. So.
A college career that's just begun with nowhere to go but up.
My grandma always told me to live in the present. So I try to just focus day by day. Like, I'm having so much fun right now with these guys. So I just try to stay mellow and stay in the present right now.
Congratulations, Darren Buchanan Jr., our Toyota Athlete of the Week. Natalie Spalla, 7 News Sports.
Thanks, Natalie. Now, although Buchanan and GW did not make noise in the tournament, he will return to wreak havoc down in Foggy Bottom. That's your look at sports. I'm Taylor Woods for 7 News Sports.